Once upon a time, in a small wooden house at the edge of a quiet forest, there lived an old man and an old woman. The house was warm, the windows small, and outside the snow fell softly all winter long. The old man, Dad, and the old woman, Babka, loved each other very much, but their days were very quiet and sometimes a little empty. One sunny morning, when the snow began to melt and the first green blades peeped through the earth, Babka looked into the flour jar. There was just enough for one last little loaf. I will bake something round and golden, S.H. said gently. Something that feels like spring. S.H. swept the last flour from the bottom of the jar, added a little water, a pinch of salt, and a drop of fresh milk. S.H. mixed and kneaded with slow, careful hands. When the dough was smooth and warm, S.H. shaped it into a perfect little ball and placed it on the white wooden stove to rise. The little ball rested there, growing rounder and softer under the sun that came through the window. Soon it began to smell sweet, like fresh bread and warm childhood. When it was ready, Babka brushed the top with golden butter and slid it into the oven. The house filled with the cozy smell of baking. After a while, the little bread turned beautifully golden. Babka took it out, proud and happy. S.H. placed it on the windowsill to cool. I will call him Colobok, S.H. whispered, smiling. My little round song. But Colobok was not an ordinary bread. While he cooled on the sill, he listened to the birds outside, felt the warm wind, and suddenly, he felt himself full of life. His little round body grew lighter. His tiny crushed eyes opened. He looked at the big world beyond the window and felt a soft, brave song in his heart. Colobok rolled to the edge of the sill. He paused, looked back honest at the sleeping Babka and Dad, and then, very gently, rolled down onto the path. I'm rolling away, he sang in a small, clear voice. I'm rolling to see the world. And so he rolled, slowly, along the forest path. The snow was almost gone. Little flowers nodded at him. The path was soft with old leaves. First he met Zayats, the grey bunny, sitting under a birch tree. Hello, Colobok, said Zayat softly. You smell wonderful. May I have a teeny bit? Colobok stopped rolling and smiled. I'm Colobok, baked by Babka, cooled on the sill. I rolled away from Dad and Babka, and I will roll away from you, too. Then he sang his gentle song. Я Колобок, Колобок, я по коробу скребен, по амбару метен, на сметане мишен, в печку сажен, на окошке стужен. Я от деда ушел, я от бабки ушел, и от тебя, заяц, уйду. And he rolled on, a little faster, but still calm, still singing. Next he met Volk, leaning against a pine tree, watching the path with quiet grey eyes. Little Colobok, said Volk in a low voice, come closer. You look warm and kind. Colobok stopped again. I'm Colobok, round and golden. I left Dad and Babka, I left Zayats, and I will leave you, too. He sang the same sweet song, a little louder now, and rolled softly past Volk. The forest grew thicker. Sunlight fell in golden pieces between the trees. Then Медведь stepped out from behind an old oak. He moved slowly, like a mountain waking up. Колобок, rumbled Медведь gently, I have not tasted anything so wonderful in many winters. Share a little with em. Colobok looked up at the big kind bear and felt no fear, only the wish to keep rolling and singing. I am Colobok, he answered. I rolled from home, from Zayats, from Volk, and I will roll away from you, dear Медведь. He sang once more, his voice bright and round like himself, and Медведь smiled and let him pass. At last the path opened to a cool green clearing full of flowers and soft moss. There sat Lisa, red and quiet, her tail curled neatly around her paws. When Colobok rolled near, Lisa did not jump or shout. S.H. only looked at him with warm golden eyes and spoke in the softest voice of all. Dear Colobok, S.H. said, I have heard your lovely song all the way from the house with the blue shutters. It is the most beautiful song in the forest. But I am a little tired, and my ears are not as sharp as they once were. Please, dear round friend, roll a little closer and sing it once more, just for em. Colobok felt proud that his song was loved. He wanted Lisa to hear every word. So he rolled slowly, carefully, up onto a small mossy stone right in front of her. He closed his teeny eyes, took a happy breath, and began to sing again, softer and sweeter than ever. Я Колобок, Колобок. But Lisa leaned forward, quick as a sigh, and gently took Colobok into her mouth. There was no pain, only warmth and sudden quiet. The forest held its breath. Inside Lisa's warmth, Colobok felt himself melt into softnesses and sweetnesses, like butter on hot bread. His last little thought was happy. He had rolled far. He had sung his song to the whole forest, and now he was part of something kind and living. Lisa sat very still for a long time. Then as each looked toward the little house far away and spoke in a voice soft as evening. Thank you, Colobok, as each whispered. You gave the forest your song, and now you jive your warmth. Spring will remember you. That night, when Dad and Babka woke and saw the empty windowsill, they were sad for a little while. But Babka opened the floor jar and smiled. There was just enough left for one more small round loaf. Tomorrow, as H said, we will bake again. And somewhere in the quiet forest, a small red fox walked slowly home under the new stars, humming around golden song that sounded exactly like spring. The end. Word count 1187.